everything. What's up, Kevin? Hey, do a microphone check with me, brother. So we're here at Belicoso Cigars. I need to know if my microphone is picking up all that music. This microphone is awesome. It picks up everything. Like I said, if a squirrel farts across the street, it'll catch it. Can you hear me all right, Kev? What's up, guys? Hey, Lisbeth, can you hear me? Give me a yes or no. Can you guys hear me okay? Microphone check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Cigar enthusiast, scream! Outstanding. What's up, cigar enthusiasts? This is Ray, cigar enthusiast, coming to you live from Belicoso Cigars and Lounge. Yeah, you're gonna hear the background noise. This is like a club here tonight. Tonight is Belicoso's last night. Belicoso's is closed after today. They're playing all the old school music. So we're here in support. We got a lot of people here. Hey, Willie! Siéntate. Ven. Willie.
I got a drink live.
Camera's right there.
How you doing, camera?
Willie's here.
Willie, hi.
What's up, brother? Thank you.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good.
Miami Cigar. MCC. How we doing?
Right.
I think you're smoking.
I'm smoking the Asylum.
Nah, we gotta get you the
Dragon's Milk.
Oh,
I'm
that's a
finishing
good
it up
one.
from
That's
earlier.
a good one. Well, we gotta get you the. Everything by the smoking though.
Your cigars?
Yes.
So what cigars do you represent?
I represent the La Rora, Esta Miranda, Tatiana, and
on the old school music tonight, right? So tonight we're here representing cigar enthusiasts, supporting Belicoso Cigars' last night open. We have a great turnout. The place is packed. They're playing all the old school music. We're hanging out, smoking cigars, drinking. Somebody's been giving me shots since he walked in the door.
Wasn't me. Not me. Not me. No.
Let me tell you how this happened. Willie walks in the door. This is how every story is going to
And I told them Don Lino, Africa, 115 La Rora, Nestor Miranda Special Selection. I don't know nothing. I told you smoke my
I don't know
cigars.
nothing.
The humidor is full of our cigars. You chose to do something else. I don't know.
I brought this from home, but I filled up my travel humidor with cigars from the store. And again, to support the shop. You look so pretty. Look at yourself. You look pretty.
Look at that glare. Wow.
Powder, makeup, alcohol. Pow.
No, not all. No, not all. So you were saying that, you walked in, you had a good time.
Here's how every story is going to start from here on out. Willie walked into a bar. That's it. That's where it stops. He walks into the bar, goes right to the bar, goes behind the bar, grabs a bottle of whiskey, grabs shot glasses. Allegedly grabs shot glasses.
You have a good
Allegedly. Allegedly starts pouring everyone shots.
I can neither confirm nor deny that. That's all like lies. All lies, people. Listen, all lies. All lies. All I can tell you is we're having a good time tonight.
Thank you,
This is
Kevin.
one of the happiest and saddest moments of my life. I've never sat here and have to see a friend of mine turn the key and close the door. Like, I don't know what that is like. I don't know what it's like. So, I know this is YouTube Live, Facebook Live. Like, listen, don't judge me. We're having a good time tonight. If we could turn the camera around,
We will.
this is like literally lit. Like, I'm so mad because like nobody's been here for 3 months. And all I can say is I wish these people would have supported the spot for like 3 months. Literally. Like it's so sad. But everybody wants to be here to get a discount.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a discount.
So here at Belicoso Cigars, they're giving 40% discount on all cigars. Drinks are 10% above cost, or bottles are 10% above cost. The place is packed. They close in 30 minutes, and it's walk through. I mean, it's standing room. Everyone here, everyone's hanging out. Like I said, having a great time supporting Belicoso. Josh, thanks for having us out. Josh is upstairs. He's the owner. He's going to be coming down in a little while. Talk to us.
But outside of that, guys, Josh, I got you guys. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the myth, the legend, Josh, the owner of Belicoso Cigars for the next 48 hours.
48 hours.
Brother, I'm sorry to hear that, what's going on. I was here in the first 2 weeks of you opening the shop. I thought it was an amazing shop. You have a great selection. I mean, you outdid it. You have a beautiful bar, great selection of liquor, great space indoor and outdoor. And then I think the icing on the cake was upstairs, your rooftop. All right, you have a rooftop bar, seating area, amazing. I'm going to ask, man, what brought it to this point in this period of time?
Unfortunately, man, it just comes down to COVID. It's COVID, and you have to make business decisions, and you have to look at long term. And when we're looking at the long term of the uncertainty, your number one overhead cost is going to be rent, right? So it's a beautiful building. We love this place. And when we signed everything off, it was great, right? I mean, because we had a good business plan in our first 3 months of business before COVID. Substantiate. I mean, the business was amazing, no issues whatsoever. So it just comes down to COVID, how the government handled it. 6 weeks shut down, and small percentage of open, 20%, then 40%, then 50%, and then constantly freaking people out in the media. It's just.
Are you within the city limits?
Yeah, we are downtown.
So that's really affected your downtown, because downtown is different. Like other cigar shops outside of the city limits have been able to kind of not prosper necessarily, but they've been able to maintain. So I know it's been hard on you. I'm gonna turn on this light.
So, I mean, it was that. So we went to our landlords like anybody would do and say, listen, we got to negotiate. What can you do for us? This is unprecedented times, and, nobody could expect this. And we want to be here. I mean, we plan to be here for the long run. I mean, years and years and years. This is a long-term move that we wanted to do. And ultimately, you're just a number with some of these landlords, and they want what they want, and no wiggle room. So we had to make the decision to just end up packing it up. It's not. I mean, the financial side of it just coming out of us personally, our pockets. It's like it's not worth it. You can't say we're going to do something, and the landlord says, "Well, just hang in there. Well, when?" The government's not telling us when this is going to end. We have no idea. Is this 6 months? Is it a year? And then personally, what are we going to do? Just drain everything? And you can't. Unfortunately, there's a time that you have to go sink or swim. I'm going to swim, but I got to cut the line. So
I'm really sad to hear that. What is your plan after, let's say, COVID? Come November, January, after
the election.
Hypothetical. I didn't want to say it. I'm trying to stay away from the political nonsense.
Right.
After the election or next year, is there a chance once the vaccine comes out and people start, kind of winding down from the COVID thing, will you be back?
There's always a chance, right? Majority, yes. We don't want to get away from. I've been in this industry since I was a kid. I grew up in Tampa. Worked for my uncle Arturo Ponte Jr. at Tampa Sweethearts for 10 years. I've always been involved with cigars, so I don't want to leave the business. There's a lot of stuff happening though too. You always got to look back and say everything happens for a reason. It's interesting. If I step back, I haven't had the time. It's been all helter skelter. We're going crazy these last few days. But if you step back, you see we got the FDA deadline coming up, September 7th.
Well, they changed it, right? They're saying now that's going to be extended to 2021.
Have they?
Yeah.
For the substantial equivalency?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. If that's the case, that's great. So there's that you look at, and then again, I want to do something, but we have to see how, if there's a government change, how are they going to handle COVID? Because I have a strong feeling COVID is going to be like the flu.
It is.
It's going to come back every year. So how are we going to handle it? Are we going to keep shutting down businesses? Because whoever goes in the business of going, I'm going to buy a bar, restaurant, and like anticipate ever having to shut down. When is it ever? I mean, most of the time, bars pretty foolproof. As long as you're running it correctly. So if it's not in Orlando, I live in Tampa. I really like to do something in Southern Hillsborough County. Yes, it's closer to me. It's kind of selfish, but I've got some ideas. I have some friends that one would like to see me closer to home. My wife would like to see me closer to home, and then secondly is I have other venue ideas that nobody's doing in Tampa that I think would be great in Tampa.
Right.
Or I say the greater Tampa area.
Right.
I won't say Tampa. Tampa's got too many cigar stores.
It's got a lot.
It's got a lot. So
And another one's moving in, Angela from
Lord Puffer in San Diego. So I wish her all the best because that's a cool location.
Yeah, where her location is, I think it's going to do really well.
Oh man, I think it's cool to.
I'm really excited for her to open up.
It'll be a cool spot for sure. It'll be a nice destination.
Yeah.
Tampa needs it. It won't be your typical cigar store. And then plus, if you go north, I mean, towards Pasco County and Wesley Chapel, you got Cigars,
right?
Mega store coming in. So that's looking like nearing completion end of this year too. So, I don't want to get out of the industry fully. I mean, but we need to step back and make. Now, my other business is real estate, so I've got residential and commercial, and a lot of new commercial leases aren't gonna exist unless there's a pandemic clause now. Because if the government's gonna shut you down, you shouldn't be entitled to have to pay everything. It doesn't make sense. So we hope. I want to say next year, not late next year or 2022. It all depends, really. I'm not done. I'm 35 this year. I'm not done.
Well, brother, I came here today. I've been planning to come here to do a show.
Yeah.
It sucks that today's the last time I'm going to walk into this shop. I know I'm going to see you again, man.
Oh, we will.
Before I leave, I already gave you my card, but we'll exchange information, brother. I hope that you join the Cigar Enthusiast family.
Of course, I'd love to.
And as things progress and time progresses, you start opening up your shop. We can be included in that and be out there for you, supporting you, whatever you're doing. All right.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for doing this. Thank you for everybody out there and your fans. We got to hang in there. As much as you can support small business, do it. Every little thing helps. I know it's great to get a deal online, in the day of Amazon, but go out to your brick and mortars, support them. We had great support the whole time, but it comes down to.
You had a gregreat following here.
We've got a fantastic following. We still do. We got people who don't want us to, are almost forcing me to open up again next week. So it's just one of those things. No one you can't prepare for something like this.
Yeah.
We never had it in our lifetime. Multi-generations. It hasn't happened in a long time.
This is rough. This is what Cigar Enthusiast is about. It's about supporting the brick and mortars.
Yeah.
It's supporting, the mom and pop shops, and really putting you out there, because a lot of our viewers are out of the state and they get to see your shop. They get to see cigars that maybe their local shops don't have.
Right.
And then they can purchase online from the brick and mortar, or give you a phone call. So let me ask you, I put it on there today. I put your number and all your information as far as the shop's concerned. All the cigars in here, your website is still up.
Website's up, but we don't sell online.
So will you take phone orders?
I can, but I mean, like I said, our last day is tonight, tomorrow, really. So,
I want to get rid of all those damn cigars, man.
I think
it's pretty.
They have a home.
It's pretty.
They have a home. They have a home.
I have one humidor at home that needs some more cigars.
You need some more support. I'm trying to convince my wife to let me to tear down a wall and make it just a wall humidor. It's not working out so hot right now. And she's here tonight, so.
Where is she?
I don't know. Upstairs, right? Upstairs.
Yeah.
So, even she's tired of my bullshit.
So you were, I didn't bring it up, but your family is in the industry.
Right. Well, like I said, I grew up, early 2000s. I worked for my uncle, Arturo Fuente Jr. at Tampa Sweethearts, which is a Fuente retail store. So I did that for many, over 10 years. And then I worked in the industry as a rep, brand ambassador for Cornelius and Anthony from 2014 to 2016. And then now, they're shut down.
Yeah.
They got bought out by a cigarette company. So, but I've always we started this cigar shop back in 2015. It's always been a passion project. It's something not only is it a passion, it's business, right?
Yeah. And
you never go into business as a hobby. It has to be a business. And that's something we've always done when we were in Winter Park. And then we moved here late last year in December. Yep. This Belicoso 2.0 is what the vision was. Rooftop lounge, full liquor. We thought we were definitely going out there with the food.
Yeah.
It's something you don't usually see is a cigar bar that has a restaurant.
Right. None of them have it.
So, and it was a unique thing. And it helped out a lot. It helped. Again, I look at it as a blessing. We wanted to do full liquor, but the license was really expensive, and we're doing the build out. So, being able to become as a restaurant, have the food, have the alcohol that we want, and the cigars was great. And in hindsight, it helped us stay afloat as long as we could because, all bars are still closed.
Right.
Look at downtown. Downtown's a ghost town.
It is.
It's sad. Corona downtown is basically the last beacon down there. And again,
And big shout out, since you said Corona Cigar, big shout out to Jeff Borshowitz at Corona Cigar because he has been, out there
always
trying to get the ball rolling, fighting for the brick and mortars, fighting for the small businesses.
Yes.
I used to work for him. Great guy, great company. He's really since the forefront of it all. Since COVID hit, he's been on the media. He's been talking to politicians. He's been trying to get that ball rolling. So this doesn't happen.
Yeah. It's just a strange time. That's it. How. People ask, how are you feeling? And for me, this will have to be a week over before I actually able to compose my thoughts and think about everything, retrospect. But it's one thing to have a business closed down because you failed or you did poorly. It's another thing to have a business closed down that's completely out of your control. And that hurts more. Right. Could we financially go out there and support and keep the business going? Yes, but it's a terrible business idea when uncertainty is there. And plus,
the loss there between now and then is too much.
The thing is, you don't know. If it was different, if somebody said the vaccine's coming out tomorrow, this week, next month, we're gonna lift all the restrictions. We're gonna go back to normal by December. All right, great. But we don't know. Right. And all you can do is look at trends and see. We're Orlando. We're the tourist capital of the United States. Let's put it that way. And you see what Disney, you see what Universal's doing. They're offering buy one get year passes. That's not. If anybody knows what's going on, it's going to be them, their team. They understand what's happening with the economy. So if that's what they're projecting, if they don't think it's going to get better until next year, that's what you have to go with. You got to cut ties sometimes. It sucks. It does. Because this is our home. Belicoso has always been about cigars, family, and community. So we're laughing at the guy behind us. And this is what I'm gonna miss is the culture, it's the community and the family that we've established. 5 years, you get to know everybody. Everybody, their family, their kids. People passed away, births. You're there. You're friends. This doesn't end at a business.
Like I said before, you have this family that you've developed here is pretty amazing. Yeah. I've talked to a lot of the guests. I got here earlier. I was walking around talking to everyone hanging out here, asking them how they feel about this shop closing down. Yeah. And they're all hurt, man. They're devastated. This is the place to be. That entire building over there comes here.
I know.
The entire building. The guy's like, where do you live? Right there. Everyone's right there. Right there. I'm like, what?
They are, and they're here.
Yeah, they're here.
They're here. But again, they can, even with the loyal fan base and everything and the customers, it can only do so much. Unfortunately, this is how it is. It's not goodbye. It's definitely not goodbye. It's we'll come back, whether me, CJ, or whatever it may be. But I'm not done. I can't go out without a win.
Well, look, brother, with what you created here, it sucks that because of COVID, because of the times that you're shutting down. But I cannot wait to see what you do next, man. I can't wait to see it. I hope I'm right there with you when you open up. Actually, I'm gonna be right there as you're building it. I was here when you were I was outside.
We're doing the mural?
Yeah, when you were doing your mural there, because you posted it on Facebook that it was coming up, and it looked great. So I went outside and I'm over here taking pictures from outside the glass, running away, coming back, taking pictures. It's amazing, man. I love it, and it just sucks. It really does.
It does, but you know what? All these relationships we form, when we come back, we'll come back stronger, and everybody will be back, just like old times. You know, that's all it is. It's for a season. We'll be back. That's all you can do.
Well, I look forward to seeing you again, my friend.
Thanks, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing this.
No, thank you, guys. This is Josh signing off for now. He will be back. Belicoso 3.0 coming to you in the future.
See you guys. Thank you so much.
Well, I'll talk to you later. Thanks, man. I'll see you later. Guys, thanks for coming on tonight. Hey, Joe. I'm yelling for Joe. I'm going to throw something at him in a minute. You guys want to see what's going on here? If I move that camera, I might not be able to get it back. Guys, we're here at Belicoso Cigars in Orlando, Florida, downtown, supporting the shop as tonight is their last night open with us here in town. It's really sad to see COVID destroying, and the government, man, to be honest with you, destroying the brick and mortars, putting them down. The brick and mortars are suffering right now, guys. That's why I keep telling you, support your brick and mortar, support the mom and pop shop. It's so easy to go on a .com and order cigars, but it's just as easy to call your loyal local brick and mortar shops and saying, hey, it's Ray. Do you have this cigar? Can you get it? You know, buy some cigars from them. Buy some bundles. You know, buy a couple of 5-packs. Buy a couple of boxes. Whatever. Support the brick and mortars, guys. That's what we're here to do. I'm sorry for all the noise. It's a party here tonight. It is slammed. Hold on. I'm going to press mute. All right, cigar enthusiasts. Here's one of the loyal customers to Belicoso's. Her name is Dawn. She's been hanging out with us since we got here. Dawn, how long have you been coming here?
I have been coming to Belicoso since 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after they opened up.
2 weeks after they opened.
They actually opened up in Winter Park on Park Avenue, and I used to go there. But they actually are an amazing family. They have an amazing following, and I'm here to support them.
All right, we're here to support them. That's why we're here. I filled up my cigar, my travel humidor with cigars.
I want to tell everybody, I was very bad last night, and I spent a lot of money in cigars because they had a great deal here. 40% off cigars, 40% off everything.
Yeah.
So I bought cigars. I bought a lot of the Arturo Fuentes.
Oh yeah.
I even actually got Ashford. I bought Ashford. So those were amazing. And everyone, this is our dear friend.
Everybody knows Joe. He's one of my co-hosts.
Joe, say hello.
Hi. Dawn's taking over the show. This is the Dawn Cigar Enthusiast Show.
So what would you guys want to know about it? Our cigars are phenomenal. Ladies, if you are a cigar smoker, ladies, don't be ashamed. My hair smells like shit right now. It smells like cigars. I don't want to call it shit because it smells like a cigar. But come out and support us.
If you're
ladies,
downtown, we've got
Belicoso
is open for the next 15
Belicoso
minutes.
is open for 15 minutes.
We're
Come
rocking.
out, support us, rock it. Be a cigar supporter. Women, don't be afraid to say that you smoke a cigar. I was for a long time. I'm a cigar supporter. So guess what? Come out, join us.
Thank you, Dawn. Thanks for. It was really nice to meet you.
Look at this guy's beard. Look at that. Is this a 10? This is a 10.
I'm taken, guys. For all of you out there.
By the way, he's very taken. His queen is Jessica, and Queen Jessica loves his beard. Don't hit us up for asking for his phone number. It's not gonna happen. Okay. And with that, I leave you.
Thank you, Don.
You're welcome.
Nice to see you. My brother. You coming on, man? Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Grunt. His name is Grunt.
Yes, not even the artist formerly known as.
My brother, this is a great night, man. This is a great turnout.
It is an entirely sad situation. What is happening to this wonderful establishment? I mean, I've been coming here off and on since it opened.
Yeah, I've only come here a handful of times. 4 times total, maybe.
I mean, there was a club meeting upstairs for months and months. I can't remember the name of it right now, but
I'm sure it was part of the Florida Cigar Club. It had to be.
Probably was. But yeah, I just went in there and bought a crap ton of cigars.
Yeah, me too. I feel like I said, I have a large travel humidor, guys, and I packed it with cigars. I probably bought $180 worth of cigars for half the price. But it's best I can do tonight, but it's still sad. I just hope that it helps a little bit and allows everyone to get back on their feet. Sitting down with Josh, he said when this is all over, he's not out of the game yet, man. So we're going to see a Belicoso 3.0 somewhere in Tampa or out here, and I'm looking forward to seeing that happen, man. And supporting him as he does it.
I mean, I guess the message is really support your local B&Ms.
Yeah.
It can't be said enough. I mean, sure, you're not going to find...
Well, there goes my YouTube. We're going to be banned. I said the same thing. Support your local brick and mortars, guys. Ladies and gents, brick and mortars is where it's at.
It is.
Your online retailers, this is what you guys, a lot of people might not understand. Your online retailers are stocking up on cigars, right? But their buying power is $1 million of their cigars, where your brick and mortars might be spending $5,000, $10,000 just to hold the cigars you want in the shop, right? They need, in order to continually buy those cigars, in order to hold a particular cigar in hand, I'm not going to mention names, but they have to spend X amount of dollars to keep that cigar on the shelf. They can only do that if we're buying the cigars, if we're supporting them, Don't you agree?
Absolutely. I mean, you have these massive online retailers where, yeah, you're going to find deals that you're not going to find at your B&M. But you got to remember that B&M is paying the taxes on both those cigars, the overhead for their shop, the employee, yeah, I mean, it's just, there's a lot they have to pay for and a lot that you really don't see or know about. But, I mean, these are such uncertain times. I mean, even with what's going on with COVID, I mean, the looming FDA regulation is really kind of put a kibosh on a lot of plans. And it's going to be interesting to see when the next president comes in, whoever that may be. I certainly hope that they are friendly to cigar smokers and small businesses, because B&Ms are small businesses, and small businesses like this one are going out, and it's such a shame. It really, really is.
It's a sad day. It's a sad day for sure. And putting COVID aside, since I don't really like talking politics and getting into all the BS, guys, and Joe, but the fact is that the cigar industry right now is being attacked. And you see right now a lot of your podcasters are out there asking you to get on CRA, register, and sign your name to the petition. The CRA right now, to join, a lot of us are members, it's $25 annually. That does, I mean, if $25 goes a long way for the CRA to stand up and fight for the cigar industry, not just the big boys, not just your premium cigars. We're talking about the brick and mortars out there. So please get on CRA. I think it's CRA.org. Yeah. Get on there. Take 5 minutes out of your time and register, guys. It costs $25 for an annual membership. That's it. And it really goes a long way to help.
Right. And CRA also goes towards funding future PCA shows.
Yeah.
They are both joining the fight along with Rocky Patel and a lot of the big heavy hitters. A lot of people don't know that Rocky, all right, hold on. I guess I'm in the driver's seat. So Rocky Patel, if you guys didn't know, was a lawyer before he got into the cigar industry. So he is using that leveraging power of the people that he knows within Washington, within the cigar community at large, to try to have positive legislation to bring all of this stuff to an end, this nonsense that the FDA is trying to impose. And I don't know if you guys know or not, but recently there was a court case that came to a default. Because the judge said that the FDA did not have evidence to support factors for what is the equivalency date for cigars.
Well, the fact of the matter is, there's too much going on. There's so many cigars. I mean, millions, 1,000 different sizes. What are they comparing it to? If they're going to compare it to a cigar from 2007, 2006, and granted, I believe every cigar we smoke has been just recreated again, right? Using different leaves from different countries.
But it all comes from one place.
One place, yeah. I mean, how many fucking plants are there? It's one tobacco plant. It's just being grown in different countries.
Yep.
All right. So substantial equivalency. Every cigar out there is something else. You know,
Someone's spin on it.
Yeah, somebody else's spin on it. A little bit of a different blend. We're gonna throw a little bit Indonesian in it today. You know what? Let's take this piece out. Let's throw a little bit of Ecuador. Let's throw a little bit of from Nicaragua. But guess what? It's the same fucking cigar.
Yep.
So, you know, it just sucks that it's come down to this because of the politics of, you know, young people. Because that's really what I believe they're trying to hit, right? Getting young kids away from smoking, the vaping nonsense. Because vaping really caused a huge, like, for me, it's catastrophic fucking, like, earthquake for cigar industry.
Absolutely.
Young people don't smoke cigars.
Nope.
I mean, that's the fact. And if they do, there's no addiction to it. We smoke cigars. Like, I can go without smoking a cigar for a few weeks. I can go smoke 1 cigar a day, 4 cigars a day. And I can, like I said, I can go weeks without smoking a cigar. I smoke cigars because I want to relax, enjoy those flavors, those nuances that it creates. But it's about sitting back, slowing down, and taking a step back, man. You know, we don't smoke. This isn't a cigarette.
No. And I think what those lawyers and politicians don't understand is that this is therapy.
Hell yeah.
For me and millions of other Americans. And really the big push is to get them to understand that. And that's what we've been trying to do with the CRA and the PCA. I don't know if you guys heard or not, but recently, adding to the list of festivals and cigar get-togethers that have been shut down due to COVID, the Tampa Ybor City Cigar Festival is no more for this year. It was slated to go on, I believe, in November or December, but they came out this week, I believe it was Monday, and said that due to COVID, they're not going to hold it, which really, really is a bad thing, not only for the cigar industry, but for the community and city of Tampa and Ybor City. I mean, Ybor City is cigar capital of America. It's ground zero. It's where J.C. Newman still makes a cigar with completely American tobacco.
Not just that, still using the same machines that the grandfathers used in the 1850s. Go back, guys. Cigars are still being made the same in Tampa from the 1800s. They're staying true to the cigar. That's fucking amazing. That's amazing. You guys want to check out the story of J.C. Newman? Go on Amazon Movies and type in cigars. Okay, you'll see the entire story of J.C. Newman. I can't think of the name right now, but there's multiple cigar for free cigar movies and documentaries on Amazon Prime. Check them out; they're fantastic. Listening to the J.C. Newman family talk about the history is great. You know, check out those cigars. Continue to support the industry, guys. But hit the brick and mortar, guys. Hit the brick and mortar. I'm gonna bring on one more of the patrons before we log off, and I'll bring you back on. All right. Hey, Click. All right, guys. We're here at Belicoso Cigars. We're saying goodbye to Belicoso's couple of year run here. I think they've been since 2015. This is Clint. How long have you been coming here, Clint?
I just moved back to Orlando in December. And when I moved, I used to live downtown, right next to a lot of the fun spots down there. And I decided, hey, when I'm moving back, I don't want to be on the other side of town. So I moved to Winter Park, and there wasn't anything close except for here. I started coming up in here, and they were just setting up the roof. And it was like a couple of weeks later, and the roof started blowing up, and I said, this is the spot. So I came in, I kept coming in. I met the owners, I met the locals, I met the regulars, and I said, man, this is the spot. And it's a beautiful bar. I said, this is my spot. So there wasn't a week that went by. If I was in town, I was here. And it's a sad thing to see it go. I love it. I hope we can save it.
This shop has become a staple in this area.
Yes.
Again, it's got full liquor bar, great cigar selection, great atmosphere. You have indoor, outdoor, rooftop bar,
which you don't see.
Seating, which you don't see in a lot of places.
You don't see rooftops.
You don't. But they offer food as well, and the food here is fucking delicious.
Same.
It is so good.
It'll put you to sleep. Yep. So good. So good.
Yeah, it's really sad to see this place going.
The greatest thing was the food here is so good. My MO is I would show up early before my friends and say, hey, we're gonna meet at 5 o'clock. I get here at 4. I would get some food and I get something in me because you're smoking. You gotta get a little in you. Get something in me, and then you start chopping on the cigars, man. You could go all night, and I can't remember a cigar bar that I could go to and get something to eat and have a smoke and hang out all night and full liquor. It's one thing or the other. It's like, oh, we don't do food, or yeah, we do food, but we don't do liquor, or it's just always something. This place has everything.
Josh really did. It was CJ.
Killed it. Josh.
Yeah, he did an amazing fucking job.
Well, Josh is CJ, but Josh is the one I know.
Yeah, that's the one I know too. Thanks, Clint, for coming on for a minute. Guys, we're here at Belicoso Cigars. It is 10 o'clock. It is closing.
Are they closing it down right now?
Yeah, 10 o'clock. Well, they're supposed to close at 10. I don't know what they're going to do. This place is packed.
So last night we were here. I saw the post on Instagram at noon. I was in that area running an errand. I swung by, and they were closed. It said open up at 3. So I ran out, did some things, and I came back. I got here about 4 o'clock. Called up all of my friends. 15 guys show up. The place is packed. And then they normally close at 11. Yep. And I talked to Josh, and he goes, let me see. He went inside and he talked to the bartender. The bartender was like, hey, we're good. He kept it open. I think we were here until 1 o'clock last night.
Well, guys, we're going to go strong until they kick us out.
Yeah. So I think If it's any thing like last night, I think that we could convince them to stay open later.
Look at this crowd.
The
It
crowd,
hasn't even died down.
the crowd is sick.
It has not died down.
It's sick.
What sucks is that I've only come here a few times since they opened, maybe 3 or 4. I want to say 4 times total. Yeah. It's always like this. I mean, what an amazing crowd. Again,
Where do you live?
I live here in Orlando. I'm 20 minutes away. 20 minutes away. 25 minutes
What are you
away.
smoking?
So I'm smoking a Asylum Dragon's Milk. This cigar was made for Dragon's Milk, Olive Dragon's Milk, in 2015. You cannot find this cigar anywhere.
What are the flavors? What do you taste?
Beer. Beer, brother.
Beer.
And you're smoking the HR.
Where's your camera?
All right, I talked about the HR in the last episode, guys. So feel free to check back. I did a whole PowerPoint presentation.
So here's
all the cigars we purchased.
So here's the story.
That's the blue.
This first night I've had this, right? I asked the cigar sommelier that's in there in the humidor, and I said, if your cigar bar was closing tonight and you had 2 sticks to smoke, and he looked at me and he rattled something out, I said, no, man. What's left if you had 2 sticks? And he goes, oh, yeah, I know. I was going to say something.
PG. So this show's PG.
There's beautiful women in here. That's all we have to say. With scantily clad garments right in front of the table. Anyway, I said, if you had 2 sticks to do, what would you do? He named off 2. This is one of them. The other one I've already had. I said, okay, let me have this. Since I've lit it and walked to the end of the bar towards your table, I've only been in about 20 minutes. I'm blown away. I'm leaving. I'm going to leave later tonight. I'm going to grab a handful with me.
Grab the blue, but also grab the green label. The green label is going to give you a different note. It's a little bit lighter. Both amazing cigars. I did a whole show.
I like the lights. I like the lights.
Yeah.
Wrong way.
He did that.
I'm good. What's the hot side?
All right, let me get somebody else on.
That looked like the side you feel to take up.
Thanks, brother.
Hey, man,
Have a
thank
good
you.
night, brother.
It was a pleasure.
Like that. What's your name? Come on, Rachel, have a seat. You're live on Facebook and YouTube. Hey, everybody. We're live from Belicoso Cigars. Joining me right now is Rachel. Rachel, how long have you been coming here?
My first time actually, but the guys that went tonight have been here a lot.
Yeah. So, this being your first night, if they weren't closing, would this be one of your spots to visit?
For sure. I love the environment, yeah.
I think it's got a great vibe, great music. Again, full liquor selection. The people here,
Good art, nice place to hang out, good prices,
right?
all that.
Everything's, well, right now everything's priced right? It's free. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
It's free. Do you smoke cigars? Do you smoke cigars?
Yeah, I was actually smoking one over there.
What were you smoking?
I don't know.
Go grab your cigar. Where's your cigar? We can't be on a cigar podcast without a cigar, guys. It doesn't work. It's not the same. It's not the same. And the music, man, this is great. How much are you smoking? All right, so New World by AJ Fernandez. Yeah, well, it's the. I won't say cheaper, but it's less expensive than the others. But still, a great cigar. That's a very mild cigar, very smooth smoke. Awesome for anyone that's starting out. Check out the AJ Fernandez New World line at your local brick and mortar shop.
Very nice.
So, who are all your friends?
So I'm with them too. That is Danielle.
Awesome.
Come over here.
Are you scared? Are you shy?
Oh no.
Listen, we'll put out your number on YouTube and Facebook. Get your digits out there. It's like, we'll hook you up. Oh, brother, we'll hook you up.
It's okay. That's just the way they are.
So what cigars do you normally smoke, Rachel?
Honestly, I'm pretty open. Like I don't smoke cigars like a lot, but when I do, it's kind of like whenever, like at the crowd decides, we'll kind of like pick it together. And I mean, he picked this one for me. I don't know a lot about cigars. I'm still like learning. So for this one though, it's pretty nice and it's a good price. So.
You know, you're going to have to join the cigar enthusiast family so we can help you develop your palate, right? And get you out there to the cigar lounges that we visit and hang out with them.
Yeah.
We host events here in Florida. We go lounge to lounge doing our show, supporting the brick and mortars, supporting the cigar industry as a whole, and the sisters of the leaf. Oh yeah, Cigar Porn, that's our brother right there. So
Cigar Porn, yeah.
Cigar Porn. There's also Cigar Rabbit. You guys have to check that out too. Look up Cigar Rabbit for shirts and shorts, real skimpy stuff. It's great for the ladies. Great for the ladies, for sure.
Yeah, it's a good place to be though. Like a lot of cigar places aren't like this. Like the only other place I've been to is the one in Orlando, and it doesn't have this vibe. It's not cool. It doesn't have like that artsy, like modern cool atmosphere. People. First time, like, I love it. 10 out of 10.
Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming out tonight and supporting Belicoso Cigars on their last night. Thank you. Everyone say bye to Rachel. Peace. Thanks, Rachel. Joe. Yeah. So JoJo's back. I mean, grunt. It's died down right now just a little bit, but it looks like a lot of people went outside. We're supposed to close at 10 o'clock. Yesterday we're open till 1, brother. So there's a chance that we can stay hanging out.
Yeah. I have heard that in preparation of the closing, the local authorities are going to be staged up and ready for it.
Gotta love it. So we're gonna go. Check this out, guys. We were just talking about cigar porn. Yeah. Check out the shirt. I need you. I can't move my camera. Let him in, Joe, for a second. Come on. Just for a sec, Joe. Don't go far. This is live. We're on Facebook and YouTube. What's your name? Art, what's up, my brother? What's going on? Art, thank you for coming over. How often have you been coming here to Belicoso?
From this location and even the original location on Park Avenue, 2 to 3.
Check that out, guys.
2 to 3 times a week. And Cigar Porn in the house. I got the black shirt. I got the white shirt. You got to represent. Much love. So this is an institution for me. A place to chill, relax, bring friends, bring family, chill after a hard day's work. It'll be missed, but we are here. We represent, and we'll figure something out.
Yeah, we will, brother. We will. Hey, I grabbed you real quick. I saw you walking in, but I couldn't miss putting that shirt right there on that camera.
Gotta have it.
I appreciate you. I'll take it, man.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you so much.
Stay safe.
Hey, before we leave, I'll hook up with you. Thank you. You're just coming in. You gotta let it go, man. Gotta let it go. Hey guys, again, we're at Belicoso Cigars. Belicoso Cigars is closing. Tonight will be their last night open. We are live here supporting the local brick and mortar before they go. Doing the best we can. They have an amazing crowd, a loyal fan base that comes here.
Absolutely.
It's great. There hasn't been one person I talked to that hasn't been coming here since they opened. And not just for the liquor. I mean, they're here buying everybody smoking cigars. You know, and I love the music. I love that it's that old school vibe, real down to earth. Everyone, real down to earth, and it's a great place to be, man. This is really sad.
It is. But you know, like I said, man, we just got to wait and see what the incoming administration, as far as the president, does for the economy. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm not trying to talk politics here or anything, but the current administration has done more for the industry than the past two combined. And it's the division within the government that is dragging the industry down, the FDA. And, you know, I don't know. I can't tell you guys how to vote, and I won't. But what I will say is do your homework. See what your politicians are supporting. See what their platform is really about. I will say that there is someone running under, I can't remember the party, but Jo Jorgensen, I believe is her name, but she's running under a different party, and her platform promises to take down the FDA of all things. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but it's just something to think about, mull over, consider when you go to the polls. And all we can do is cast our vote. And if you're not doing that, then you really aren't having a voice. So it's very important that you do that, along with supporting the CRA and, like we said, your B&M. Otherwise, they're going to go by the wayside, and all you're going to see are huge conglomerate companies that you're going to be able to buy their cigars from. Companies that have been around since the 70s that buy up other companies. And, I'm not against capitalism. I'm absolutely for capitalism. But when you have companies that are trying to buy up smaller companies to eradicate competition, man, that's a monopoly. So just when you go to the polls, do your homework, think about who you're supporting and why, and don't be swayed by, I say this, but we're on social media, but don't be swayed by social media. I mean, the things that you see on social media are not necessarily the voice of the masses. What it is news that will get the most views. It's not necessarily the right news. It's not necessarily the only view. So I don't know, man. Just think about what you support, because it in this day and age, it really matters.
It really does. All right, guys, we're at the 51-minute mark. I don't want to go past the hour. We're going to continue to hang out here. I'm going to take a quick shot of the bar right now. I'm going to grab the camera, show you guys the crowd, show you people that are here. This place is banging right now. It's just, it's bittersweet, man. We're having a great time. Again, everyone's been very welcoming to us, gracious. But Belicoso is closing, guys. This is it. And, what's sad to say is that this isn't going to be the only one. It's been happening since January, or since all the hit, whenever that was, March, whatever. But we're going to, if this continues, we're going to see more brick and mortars closing down. Right. Support your brick and mortars. I can't say that enough. Can't say it enough.
So can you think of any smaller B&Ms you want to send a shout out to?
So
maybe.
many.
Yeah, I mean,
There's so many.
I can name two off the top of my head. Two or three. One is Old Times in Castleberry. They've been around, I think, 30 years.
Yeah, that's a great shop.
They have an amazing selection.
You guys
of
are going to
cigars.
see that soon. We're going to be going to 2 Old Time very soon. Me and Joe have been talking about that for months, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be headed there soon.
Yep. Another one, a couple of great guys, 2 or 3 great guys running it, is Cigar Hustler in Deltona. They've been around, I believe, for about 10 years. I could be wrong about that.
Mike and Chet Slimer. What's up,
Yeah,
Cigar
what's up?
Hustler,
What's up?
Florida Cigar Club.
So you guys go out and support those guys. And then there's also a smaller one called Admiral. You guys have been
So
there.
Admiral's a great shop. We're actually going to be going back. We're going to be sitting down with Miguel, the owner, who is a former Marine. We're going to be going back there very soon. We were talking about that too a few weeks ago.
Absolutely.
Admiral Cigar Club, so you'll see that again. So, do a live show for that.
So the point of all this is just to urge you guys, go online, check these places out, support them, see what their hours are. Just go in, sit down, have a cigar with them, and tell them your story. Tell them what you feel about the state of the industry. A lot of these owners are very receptive and open to hearing what the consumer has to say, because they are what keeps them open. You know, they are what drives the sales. They are what drives the direction. And if we don't voice our opinions, then they're not going to know. They're not going to know what everybody needs and wants to see. So just support them, guys, because they depend on us. It's what it is.
All right, guys. We're going to call it a night with Cigar Enthusiasts. Thank you for following us. Thank you for all your support. Again, we are at Belicoso Cigar and Lounge. Belicoso Cigar and Cafe. Tonight is their last night open. We look forward to seeing Josh in the future with his next lounge. And we will be there supporting him as always.
Right. And before I go and get out of here, I just want to say thank you to everyone that I've met through cigars, through Cigar Enthusiasts.
I love you, Joe.
Love you too, brother. But hey, reach out to me if you want to have a cigar with me. Reach out to me through Facebook. Look up Joseph Watts. I'm down anytime. I live in Sanford. I live right by Executive Cigar, which is another great shop that I meant to mention. Go see Alex and all those guys over there. And, we'll sit down, have a drink, and smoke. I love you guys. Stay smoky, stay classy. Most of all, stay kind.
And guys, on the bottom of our screen, we have all of the cigar shops, brick and mortars that support Cigar Enthusiasts. Don't forget to visit Cigars for Warriors. I put .com, but it is a .org. Elegant Cigars in the Miami area, Don Kiki Cigars in Daytona, the ShaftioCollection.com. Check out the Cigar Enthusiast selection there.
Also, La Ferrona.
La Ferrona is a great friend of mine
in Ybor City.
Ybor. We're going to be visiting her and doing a show with her really soon. Our next interview, we have a couple of interviews coming up, so I don't want to throw it out there, but we're going to be sitting down with Eddie Tarzona from Tarzona Cigars real soon. We're going to be sitting down with Karen Berger from Don Kiki Cigars. We're going to start getting some more interviews for you guys, because that's what, for you, the cigar enthusiasts, to be able to speak to them, guys. You guys can come on live with us anytime. Someone broke Bearded Powers, so I know that's Mike. Right here, brother. Bearded Powers, activate. Boing. All right, Zinga. I'm going to give you guys a little view of what we've got going on here, and then we are going to log off. Just hold on 1 second, Bill. From everyone here at Cigar Enthusiasts, everyone here at Belicoso Cigars, we want to thank you for following us and supporting us. Please support your brick and mortars, everyone. I love you guys for always sticking with us. We have a lot of loyal fans. Just wanted to say thank you so much, guys. It really means a lot to me. It really does. From the bottom of my heart, I love all of you. So thank you again. Please like, share, comment. There's nothing else to say. Today's a sad, sad day to see another brick and mortar in our family closing. So again, support your brick and mortars, guys. Nah, stay classy, stay smoky. See you next time.